Hello and welcome to Food for Thought 2025. It's Mark Lockridge here, pastor of New Life Fellowship in Letterkenny and Milford Reformed Presbyterian Church. It's great to have you with us. Tell me this, do you look forward to the new year? Some people I know love it, others dread it. And what do you make of New Year resolutions? Is your glass half full or half empty when it comes to them? Some I know have a charming optimism as the old year races towards the new. They look forward to the nice clean slate that comes their way each 1st of January, and they make their plans with relish. Others are considerably more downbeat, even cynical, perhaps worn down by years of seeing the same old thing coming around year after year, or perhaps worn down by repeated failure. They envisage a hopelessly futile assignment, with January's good intentions inevitably turning into February's niggling regret and March's abject disappointment. No doubt we'll see plenty of articles or podcasts or TikToks offering help over the next weeks, but this isn't one of them. Rather than offering 10 tips to help you stick with your resolutions, let me offer you the wisdom of someone I really admire. William Carey lived at the end of the 1700s and into the 1800s, and he worked as a missionary in India. And it would be no exaggeration to say that he played a key part in transforming the country. His influence helped lead to the end of great evils like child sacrifice and the brutal murder of widows on their husbands' funeral pyres. Chiefly, though, Carey focused his work on the Bible. He wanted to get it into the languages of the peoples of India, and so he devoted himself to study in order to learn and translate God's Word into a host of languages. He translated the whole Bible into 6 different languages: Bengali, Sanskrit, and others, and portions of it into 29 other languages. And almost 200 years after his death, Carey's legacy still lives on in modern-day India. Recently, I came across a quote of Carey's. He said, "I'm not afraid of failure. I'm afraid of succeeding at things that don't matter." I'm not afraid of failure. I'm afraid of succeeding at things that don't matter. What a great quote to think on as we start a new year. Let's be honest, as we look at most resolutions, whether they last through the year or go up in smoke in the first few weeks, most of them have the same basic problem. They're often about things that really don't ultimately matter. Exercise more, eat less, stop smoking, do that triathlon we've always wanted to do. We might succeed, and that's great, but it doesn't change much. Carey knew from experience that it's far better to succeed in the one thing that ultimately really matters. And we'd be wise to bear this in mind as we make plans for this coming year, whether we make resolutions or not. And there's a great deal of competition for our time and effort. Education, finding a job, climbing the career ladder, home repairs, hobbies, family, relationships. All of these are good and important, but they're not the most important thing of all. God tells us in His Word that we're designed in order to know and enjoy Him. And whatever else we achieve in life, if we don't achieve that, then we've missed the very point of life itself. And it's only when we know Him that we will find true satisfaction, because we're functioning as our Creator intended. While cutting back on cigarettes or alcohol or sculpting a six-pack might be commendable, it's not going to bring lasting joy. And although Carey's life wasn't easy, he found that deep joy and lasting satisfaction both in knowing and in serving the God who brought salvation to him. So how about resolving that in 2025 you do something that really matters? Why not seek to find out more about this God, the one who made you? And in knowing Him, we will find hope and meaning and purpose and strength and forgiveness and cleansing, all of which we will need in 2025. How tragic it would be if we reach the end of December and discover that we've succeeded, but only in things that don't matter. May 2025 be a year of deep and lasting significance for each of you. Thanks for listening. Happy New Year. And if you want to find out more, drop me an email, mark@newlifefellowship.ie. Till next time here on Finn Valley FM, have a great week.